Okay, now I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna give you the Tartarin secret in Sanjaya's tens of chosen years ago in the conquest of the multiverses. And I'm hoping that the right people listen. And because of American treachery in the far right, I would have done this myself already, and it's not done. Okay? What was their power over conventional machinery of every kind, even if you want to call it nuclear antimatter? The muzzles of their howitzers and all their artillery had huge, very metallic, like steel titanium swastikas right on the tip of the muzzle. Where the projectile came out, there was a huge steel swastika of the same substance of the barrel. I swear to fuck to God, I shit you not, and everything else is bullshit. It's seen only in one film called The Tartarans. I don't know if anyone's ever even seen it. It is a tens of trillions year old film. It was the key to the conquest. Because the shells fired, they would fire it in huge arrays. These fucking huge, high power barrel cannons. And everyone had a gargantuan swastika on the tip of the barrel. And when it would fire, it seemed to fire, and it would fire in unison, like when you know, like the arrays of rocket propelled grenades or the rockets, the arrays. It was fired like that, but they were all, each one was an individual gun. What do you call it? Like it's mobile, self propelled or whatever. And it literally was like aimed up at the sky. And when they fired, it had like a 7 times more powerful effect in every way than a warhead fired from a gun without that kind of barrel. I swear to fuck to God, I've watched the films of it. It was their ancient secret, and worse yet, the Tartarans that came here, only Sanjaya of that group had those guns because they were Hindus. They were apostate Hindus. They literally used the guns used to defend the realm to tank it because Sanjaya usurped it. That's why he's considered the big kahuna among the Hindus because he's the opposite. He flipped the realm from chivalrous to chauvinist. I'm telling you, it was the key. But this is the problem. The runes need to have etchings. Okay? If you are a government to protect from mind control, you need to at least do something. You need to have a law. The royal law is the real key. The Nubians used the royal law. Okay? They used to actually fire their guns from the top of the pyramids they had that were all destroyed, as I said, and replaced with diminished ones by Sanjay as a mock when they were destroyed. This is the same statement I've said before. I'm giving you this secret because it is a desperate time for me, because these are things I would have done with my money with non-attack warheads, just simply firing in my own area if my own money had been kept. But because y'all let Trump and Cohen fuck up my life, steal my money, and you far right wingers and this collusion with the far right against black and alpha male seed that's continued, I can't do shit. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and tell you all what to do. And so if the Ukraine is listening, if you want to defend your borders, build these onto your howitzers and onto your guns. It will give you victory. Fire them in arrays. Ukraine, fire them in arrays. Okay? Etch at least the name of your nation on it. Okay? Put an etching on the swastikas. It goes on the barrels. Okay? It makes the guns. It makes an average artillery shell mind-bogglingly devastating. If you saw in the film the difference between the power, and it was a one-to-one you watch on the film, the first battle at least, there must have been an array of 100 Tartaran guns. They were literally all aimed at probably 45-degree angles, I guess, to 90. 180, 90, like 90-degree angles, okay? But they were all purely vertical. No, not vertical. Vertical, horizontal. I put it this way. They were all like this. They were all aimed basically like this, because I'm early in the morning, I'm not thinking. They were literally at this angle. It was like an array of 100 guns, and every one had a huge, it had a steel or titanium swastika attached to the very tip of the barrel. So when the pattern that came out, it was literally a rune. It made the barrel. And I'm going to tell you, the devastation power, and you watch the other side had ones without it. The with and without, it was literally equal. The only difference with the ruin, it was like night and day. The tarring guns obliterated the conventional ones. I swear to fuck to God, I watched the Ancient Battle. It was a tens of trillions euro film that I was seeing. That's all. Something that they don't want us to know about in this country. And they also used what was called mush bombs. The bombs would literally pulverize everything. They had some kind of quality to them where they didn't just explode and blow things apart like our shells. Anything they took. I put it this way: they turned the residue. It was mush. It was like it was some. It turned everything left into some kind of sludge you couldn't even walk in. Yeah, they've been used here on our country. They've been used against us before in ancient days. I'm not going to go into location, but I've walked through areas where I watched on film it was used, and guess what? It's never been rebuilt. It's deliberately done that it's never rebuilt. Okay? So I'm going to leave it alone, but I'm going to give you all that statement against the mind control states and for the sake of your borders against mind control. It needs to be done really with laws on it, like thou shalt not kill. Okay? Righteous things, love your neighbors as yourself, okay? It needs to be done, but it is superior regardless. I'm in desperation mode to have to throw this out there like a lottery ticket. The enemy could be listening and my friends could not, but this is what you guys have put me in this position because you fucked me so over across the board, okay? And isolated me to fail. So I don't have money, I don't have a girlfriend, and I have barely a place to stay. I'm living in a shithole shack, okay? I'm literally at rock bottom in the gutter, okay? And I should be a trillionaire right now, okay? Thanks a lot. And the Lord look upon it and require it. I swear to God, okay? The Lord avenge me of thee, and the Lord judge between me and thee. As saith the proverb of the ancients, wickedness proceedeth from the wicked. That's right, Donald Trump, because you've been the head of this conspiracy from Jump Street. But mine hand shall not be upon thee, okay? That's right. And the Lord judge between me and thee. Because the far right's been the problem, and I'm naming them, and I'm putting my finger. And David Duke, you also have been the enemy. Yes, and we've had encounters, okay? And it's never been good. And you're my enemy, and you know it. That's right. And you know me well, and I remember you as well. That's right. Yes, the Lord look upon it and require it. Cork for cork, Crooksburn for Crooksburn. That's right. And your white male Freemasons, that's right, Joe Biden. Yes, you also are a phony. As a Democrat, you're an absolute far right wing extremist and you're a hater of blacks. That's right. You as well, Bill Clinton, you're also a phony. I'm calling you out. You guys have been my arch enemies, literally forever. I'm calling you out because it's because of you that I have to do this and put these statements out there to everyone. I'm letting you know, okay? That's right. Donald Trump, yes, you as well. Cohen, you as well. Yes, Melania, yes, you as well. I'm calling you out